Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambi Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya305. As you may remember, the Jangams persecuted Bhavaraya, and so all their Shiva lingams that they used to worship before their food disappeared. And they told the king about it, and he said, "You got to go to Mrityunjaya. He'll straighten it out." This word of the king was acceptable to all, and the whole line of diners started to go. They all went to the hermitage of Mrityunjaya and prostrated themselves before him. They told him what had occurred and stood before him with hands joined together, palm to palm. They said, "We have truly spoken roughly to Bhavaraya. For this reason, it appears that Sri Shankar has disappeared from us." Hearing their words, Mrityunjaya seated them and shouted out to them all. He said to them, "At my home I have 2 dogs, one by the name of Vedanta and the other by the name of Siddhanta. It is they who stole the lingas and have taken them away, I think." He then called Vedanta, which at once appeared. He said to the dog, "Why have you needlessly stolen the lingas belonging to the Jangams? Throw them all down here." Listening to Mrityunjaya, the dog coughed up 5,000 Shivalingams. He then called Siddhanta, and the other dog appeared. He also coughed up 5,000 lingas and threw them down. Seeing this astonishing sight, all the people were amazed. They said, "We do not understand the power of the bhaktas of Vishnu." No one was able to recognize and pick out their own emblem of Shiva. So they again prostrated before Mrityunjaya with reverence and said, "Just as the husband of Parvati showed to Shriyal 108 shilyas, but he could not recognize his own, so it is with us." Then the dweller in Kailas, Shiva, being favorable to him, he gave his own son to him. So, do for us. Saying this, they fell at his feet. After these piteous words, each Shivalingam went to the one to whom it belonged. All then shouted, "Victory, victory! Hara, Hara, Shiva, Shiva!" They then called Mrityunjaya Yansagar Aya, an ocean of knowledge. They then went into the king's palace and sat down to a feast. In this way, the Vaishnava Bhaktas show their marvelous deeds. Mahipati comes to them as a suppliant to describe their good deeds with love. Swasti, peace. This book is the Sri Bhaktavijaya. In listening to it, the Lord of the universe will be pleased. Listen then, you God-loving pious bhaktas. This is the 41st, very delightful chapter. It is an offering to Sri Krishna. Chapter 42, Bhanutas. Obeisance to Sri Ganesh. Obeisance to Sri Krishna. Invocation. Victory, victory to thee, Vasudeva, Lord of the earth, lotus-eyed one. Husband of Rukmini, giver of happiness to his bhaktas, without whom there is no happiness. Victory, victory to thee, of the lotus navel, whose form is the universe, father of Brahmadev, Lord of heaven, radiant of form, indescribable by Vedas or Shastras. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.